strange because
Check
they
my
told me you
phone.
wouldn't.
Well, that's okay. But you're right. I got that same message because my business account can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Now, how do I know if we have anybody viewing or not? Oh, okay, I see the little people up there.
Here you go. What's the channel name again?
At Texas Gone 1. That's so strange because it told me it wouldn't let me do that. Golly, that's amazing. That is so crazy. So we didn't even need the Osmo. I mean, for this part. But I don't have anybody watching yet, right?
No, it would have been probably just me. I didn't put anything to like notify.
Well, it's got 2 people watching. I guess that's you. And maybe Terry.
So maybe I just need a. Maybe I accidentally created that one and I need it gone, and that's maybe there's overlapping. That's why I couldn't do it from that.
Gotcha.
I would still like to do it from there, if I can get.
Well,
I think I just need to come in and delete
let's.
the event.
Well, no. Let's get, since we got it live and working. Let's just leave it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
And we'll just shoot regular with that. So we're live now, but we have 2 viewers.
Oh yeah, you have 193 subscribers.
Right.
You're over the threshold. You don't
Maybe
need 1,000.
They told me it was
It's
1,000.
100. No.
Oh.
It's just so bots don't sit there and make,
create stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So this could have been a lot easier than we thought. So can I turn it? Can I flip the camera here too, or no? Oh, I like that. All right. Hey y'all, it's Morris with Texas Gone. So hope we got people out there watching. We are in Freer, Texas at the Rattlesnake Roundup, and you can see all the rattlesnakes down there. Hey Terry, can you call Richie and tell him to go live? Or tell him and then have him put something on Facebook to his friends? Yeah. So look at those rattlesnakes, all live. So again, we're in Freer, Texas. We're at the Rattlesnake Roundup. All these rattlesnakes have been milked, which means they took the snakes by the head, took 3 people, and they were able to get all the venom out of them. And then the venom is actually going to be used for taking care of people that are bit by creating antivenom, and also for other research. So they're all in this big sand pit now. The weighing in is going to start here in just a few minutes. So I wanted to go ahead and get live and kind of give you all a little bit of background on what's going on. You can just hear them, listen to them. It's crazy. So that's what a real rattlesnake sounds like. So if you ever hear that, just get the hell out of the way. Yeah, they did get all the bad stuff out of them, but they said that there's still a chance you don't want to get bit because they still contain some venom, and even a little bit, even a drop for a full-grown adult can do a lot of damage. It's not going to kill you, they said, but it can do a whole lot of serious damage. Listen to that, though. It's crazy. There's a real live rattlesnake shaking its rattle. Oh, now he's moving. They hear me. So again, we're in Freer, Texas at the 60th annual Rattlesnake Roundup. And this roundup is a little bit different in the sense that they're not going to kill any of these snakes. These snakes will be, from what I understand, the ones not kept in part of the show will be donated to zoos and so forth, the ones that have been caught. And we're going to be doing the biggest rattlesnake, the longest rattlesnake, and the heaviest rattlesnake here soon. Yeah, listen now, they all got quiet. There's no movement around. It's kind of like they all start in unison. There goes one over there. So they're all around this cage, this double glass. Well, there's a wire mesh and then the glass cage. And wow, look at that one. It's huge. Can you imagine coming up on that thing? So everybody's standing around. You can see the barrier here. Let me zoom out a little bit to show everybody what we got. So the snakes are all in here. Hey, Terry. Just the sound of the rattles just are crazy to me. You see it shaking. Hey, Terry, were you able to get a hold of Rich? Ah. Okay, sounds good. Hmm? Where at?
The one that's starting to move right
Oh, he looks like he got hit. Yeah, I see. You can see it's kind of raw. Ooh, yeah, I wonder what happened to that guy. Good catch, Terry. Sorry for all the shake. I'm really zoomed in. And obviously, I'm a little bit nervous, even though there's a big glass barrier between me and the snakes. It's a little freaky. Yeah, they always seem to bundle up. That's kind of what their nature is. They all seem all in this corner here. When they come together, they all definitely get together and bundle up like that. I don't know if it's for a safety reason or why, but that's just their natural state. Now it's all quiet. Nobody's freaking out. And then all of a sudden, one of them will start, and then they'll all start back up. You can see them moving here. They're right by my feet, but like I said, there's double walls between us, so I'm not worried about that. But it is kind of freaky, nonetheless, that they're right here at us. Text Andy and Tamara and see if they can go. I gave him a bracelet.
I only got the green patch. I think you were holding it, but
No, I put it in your hand, didn't I? Oh, nope, you're right. Sorry about that. Oh, here they go. So Candy, we're live. Candy, we're live on YouTube, so what's going to be happening next?
We're going to start shows around 5 p.m. and we'll do a little show every hour on the hour.
Okay.
And we'll be doing shows until 10 p.m.
Now, are they going to be doing, they said a weigh-in too on, like, for, I guess, the contest part of this? This is the first one we've been to.
So the weigh-in is going to be probably over there on the stage.
Okay.
Do all that on the stage.
On the stage. Now, will it be these same snakes, or will it be people bringing in their own snakes?
Bringing in their own snakes.
Okay.
And they're going to be good sized ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now these are snakes that they use all the time
The pit.
for the demo. Okay. So they use these all the time for getting anti-venom and doing the experimenting with and all that.
Yeah, we did all the venom research. We were here for that. And yeah, these are just the guys that we keep in fit so everybody can come and look at them.
Okay.
Get a little education.
So we saw one that looked like it was kind of like, it had been kind of The skin was almost raw, like it was torn back.
Okay, so
Did y'all see that one?
that guy, when he was stuck in between a tin metal building.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they tried their best
To get him out safely?
get him out safely. He kind of hurt himself. He's over there in the corner.
Yeah, we saw him a minute ago, and I didn't know.
And those two, one slither away.
You can see him.
You'll see him.
And is that just because they don't do that to each other at all? Then they're not aggressive that way at all to each other.
No, not normally.
It's interesting how they, they'll kind of completely quit rattling, and then they'll all start again.
Yeah. Once one of them starts rattling,
It's like everybody starts freaking out.
Yeah.
And somebody was asking earlier, why do they bunch up like that? What?
So they're staying warm.
They are staying warm,
Yeah.
even in this heat. They need the warmth.
Yep, and they live with each other in dens. So if you find a snake den, this is how they're all gonna be.
Right.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of traveling across the state, going into small towns and recovering like vanishing Texas traditions and things like this. So I'm always super careful when we go into like old houses and old buildings, because I've always heard they can nest like that or den like that in.
I've heard them falling through the roof.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard of people saying that they had a den in their attic and it fell through the roof.
Oh my God! Like of a vacant house or somebody that like a.
It was a contractor that had bought a vacant house.
Okay.
And they were redoing it, and they were taking the, I guess, paneling off the top.
Right.
The paneling.
Right.
And they moved one, and a bunch of snakes fell out.
Man, that would scare the out of me.
Yeah, it would, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's got something for you, I think, there.
Ooh, a mango dollar.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Are those your youngins?
Yes.
So what kind of snake does he have there?
That's a ball python.
It's a python?
Yes.
A ball python? What's your name? Andrew? Angelo. And what's the snake's name? Ekans. How do you spell that? Okay, E-K-A-N-S. And did you give him that name? How old is he?
Like 3.5.
3.5? It's a what?
It's a female.
It's a female, okay. Are the females a little calmer than the males?
Most of the time they're actually more aggressive.
Really? Okay. Because they're protecting their young ones? Gotcha. That makes sense. So, do you like coming out and doing the rattlesnake festivals? Do you go is that your mom?
Yeah.
You go with her a lot? Yeah?
This is my first time. I'm his best friend.
You're his best friend?
Yes.
What's your name?
Josiah and Dome.
Where are you from, Josiah?
I'm from Skidmore, the same town.
Skidmore. You guys are all from Skidmore. Yep. So what do you like best about coming to these kind of events?
Just hanging out and seeing everybody.
Do a lot of people come up and ask you about the snake? Are they going, oh my God, is it real? Do they do that? Yeah.
I got a lot of that today.
You got a lot of it today already? Does everybody want to touch it and hold it?
So far, no.
No? Do you let people touch it and hold it when they want to?
We're gonna charge them.
Oh, you're going to charge them? That's a good idea. You guys will make some money out of it. Good for y'all. Smart kids.
He's like the only one who got me into like going outdoors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And see me now, having a good time.
Absolutely. So they're setting up for the rest of the festival here. You can look out on the grounds. Nobody's really here yet, but they'll be coming soon. And got bands all night tonight, and they're going to be doing a snake show here in about an hour. So we're going to walk around. We started a little early just because this is our first time going live. So we had, and we're out in the country. Well, not out in the country, but we're out and away from big Wi-Fi. So because of that, we got here early so we could do some testing and make sure. And we're watching Candy Green from Skidmore, Texas there work with these snakes. She's fearless. Look at her. She's got her drink in one hand and wow, look at that. That is so cool. So what got you start handling snakes in the first place?
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin? Okay. The Australian guy. Pokey with a stick, mate.
Oh, I think she's a kid.
Really? Yeah, they're beautiful, but I mean, it's for someone like me who's not used to it. It is a little scary.
Well, this is a rattlesnake.
Oh, okay. What is that? Just like a rat snake?
This is a water snake.
Okay.
Notice the lines on its jaw.
Right.
Go down. Your cottonmouth will have a broad band from the eye to the back of the head.
Okay.
They won't have those diagonal lines on their jaw.
Gotcha.
All the water snakes do. And when these are swimming, you see part of their body and just their head. Where a cottonmouth looks like a damn balloon. When it's swimming, you see its whole body.
Well, yeah, it comes up like this. It comes out because we had
raise their head off the water.
we had a little pond, and when we go fishing, I mean, they literally would come. They were aggressive. They would come after you.
You know, I've caught hundreds of cottonmouths in Virginia. I've never had one come after me. I've had them coil up and stand the ground, open their mouth. That's a photo op.
Yeah.
I've had some of them run the same way I run.
But I had a.
Being chased by a snake. Snakes think two-dimensional. Now, if their burrow or their hiding place is over there, they're going to go there, whether you're here or not. They're going
They're getting away out of it. Yeah.
So people think they're being chased, then they turn around and the snake's gone.
Gone.
It would just go into its hiding place.
Well, you were trying to go to yours, or that'd be me anyway.
I've had to chase every coachman, and half the time you can't catch them. They're probably the fastest snake in the U.S.
Really?
And they'll get 7 feet.
Wow. Yeah, I just remember the moccasins always. The smell terrible.
Oh, don't.
Those smell bad too.
Oh, they're just horrible. They've got a terrible musk.
So it's interesting. I mean, he's staying away from all the rest of them.
Let Gus back in. So I'm going to go meet him at his hotel. As soon as I
This
find
one goes.
Yeah, because
So
he doesn't
make
have a
sure
vendor.
that it's got the app and everything in case we have to go
Otherwise, they'll
live
charge
on
him to come
yours.
in and park.
Can you
Charge
make so
him to come in. But I'm getting to go get Curtis. I'm going to meet him at his hotel.
But it's all set up with the app and everything. Does she already have the app on her phone or no? Don't you need to have it? Yeah, you need to go set the app up on. That's what I was telling her.
Yeah, I've been charging over here.
James, you forget how non-tech we are, man. That's why you're here, bud.
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Thank you guys for staying with us here. It's pretty cool, all these live rattlesnakes. Like I said earlier, they were all milked, which means they were taken by their heads, and literally their fangs were put into a glass, and they were the glands where they hold the venom was squeezed, and they will use all that venom to be part of antivenom and also for scientific research. And then they're going to they measured each of their fang width so that when someone comes in that's snake bit, they can get an approximate size of the snake and potentially the amount of venom that the potential amount of venom that or anti-venom that person might need.
We're gonna take off and go see Gus over at the motel.
Okay, hell, I gotta get with him too, but I guess I'll. Where's you at Best Western?
He's at the Best Western. Hold on, he's texting me his room number. Well, where's your room number? Over there. Gus?
I'll be at Best Western.
Right there.
Oh, there we go.
There
It's a great shot, right?
Yeah.
That's the Best Western. Okay. Go. See y'all later.
Enjoy it. Yeah, I thought, well, I do that.
Yeah, we're gonna start trying to do some live stream. I'm like a 61, so the tech stuff is really new to me. So I brought in a young hotshot to help us get this going today for our first time. But we're gonna start doing some live stream on some of our other visits we do, like to the small towns and vanishing traditions of Texas, as well as still doing the stills and the video. So we have that as like a permanent document. It's kind of a first line history of Texas, the way it was, 50 to 100 years ago. And as all the small towns have dying off, we want to just make sure we get as much of that recorded as we possibly can. And that's what we've done with all of our videos that we have so far. And I started doing this back in the 1980s when I was in college and shot everything in black and white. So some of the posts I've been doing are from places years and years ago. And Terry, my wife, and I just went back to a place we went years ago called Sanko, Texas. And the same old gas station was there, but it was amazing how much it had deteriorated. All the old gas pumps were gone, the sign was gone. So it was really sad to see just in 30 years the decay of a building like that. And we'll be doing I don't want to say a before and after, but kind of like we'll be doing a video soon showing a composite of what it was like 30 years ago and what it's like now. So that's part of one of the videos we have coming up. When we were in the Panhandle, we were there for 6 days, and I think we had 55 or 56 towns that we actually shot in. And then there was probably another 30 towns that we went to, and there was absolutely nothing there. Even though they're still on the road map, there's just nothing there, not even a cemetery. A lot of the towns, when they start folding away, it's the cemeteries and churches they have left. Everything else is gone. And I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to get sued, but one of the big reasons that small towns died away is there's a big box retailer that moved into a lot of small town areas starting in the 80s. And when that happened, it literally started closing up all the mom and pop shops. And because of that, people lost their connection to community and their connection to knowing each other. They weren't on the main street saying hi to their neighbors and meeting new folks like that. So it's part of just an ongoing I would say problem that these small towns have, where there's just really no way for folks to make a living. Oh, sorry, I was off center there. Yeah, we can definitely make the streams into videos, and I'll be doing videos before it took us a while to get going live because of internet service, but I have videos of them milking the snakes and measuring the fang width and all that, so I'll be creating some videos with those. I'm gonna start trying to do some short videos too. I really don't know much about promotions on YouTube and all that, so but I've been told to kind of create some shorts, so we're going to do some of those with the milking of the snakes and so forth to show that. Yeah, I just had somebody say that they were new to the content part. I am too. I mean, my degree's in photojournalism, but that was back in the 80s, and there was no such thing as video then. It was just all still. So learning the video as we go and as we shoot. But for me, and it was always this way when I was a photojournalist too, it's really important to capture the emotions in the moment. And I think it's more important to capture the moment than miss the moment, because technically it wasn't quite where it should be. So working for the newspaper, you always learn to basically shoot everything, and then you can sort out later what actually might go into print or not. And a lot of times when you get to a scene, whether it's a house burning down or a hostage situation or an officer shot, you really don't know what's going on. So as soon as you get out of the car, you basically just start shooting until you can kind of evaluate and figure out what's important and what is the key moment that needs to be photographed at that time to tell the story of why ever you're there. Hey Tamara, thanks. It is pretty cool, right? I mean, just amazing how they're all bunched up like that. Thanks for going on and watching too. It's pretty amazing. So we're here in Freer, Texas, and it's about 2 hours south of San Antonio, and it is their 60th annual Rattlesnake Roundup. And in the old days, what this was all about is they would literally go out and round up the rattlesnakes and kill them, because there were so many and they were so dangerous to, listen to all the rattles, isn't that crazy? To livestock and to people and pets, that they wanted to get rid of them. But now it's not the case, and that's not what these shows are all about. These are more educational components, and like I said earlier, it's all about getting the venom so that they can create anti-venom for people that are bit, and for continual research. I don't know how well you guys can hear the rattling over the, I'm gonna get closer in, see if you can hear it. There's a truck generator running, and then there's a band getting ready in the background. You can hear the bass, but can you hear all that? It's just crazy to me. Oh, cool, you can hear it, good. It kind of sounds like katydids, really, in a way, like a whole bunch of them like that. But if you ever hear that sound, freeze, figure out where it's coming from, and slowly back away. You don't want to come face to face with one of these guys. Any of these snakes would carry enough venom to kill you without treatment. I was told earlier by one of the snake handlers, somebody had asked why they all bundle up like that. And even though it's probably 90 degrees, look at this guy. He's trying to get out up here. I've got an eye on him. I'm not going to let him get too close to me. That they still bundle up like that for the heat. That's the way they just den. So, you know, when you go into an old house or in the woods, especially when you're walking out in springtime after they have been sleeping all winter, more or less hibernating, they are going to be hungry and they're after anything they can get. And that's when a lot of people get bit. See, now they all go quiet. It's kind of strange. Oh, this guy's coming up. Look at those. It looks like one of my favorite scenes from World War Z where the zombies are going over the wall. Wonder how high they can climb. I guess I better not want to wonder too much because there's not that much space there. So I think I'll back down just a little bit because I'm not as brave as some of these folks out here handle them. Some of these folks, man, just handle these things like it's crazy. And even though they were all just milked, they are still carrying enough venom that they can kill you. They completely rebuild all their venom in their glands within 24 hours. And then that venom just sits there until it's needed. And they said that one of the things too, that the baby snakes are almost not more dangerous, but they can be just as deadly because we had a bunch of babies. I'm going to go show you those now because they don't control their venom output at all. They're just going to give you everything they've got, whereas the adult snakes are going to be more aware of what the need is. Are they just trying to warn you off, or are they trying to actually kill you or damage you, or are you something to eat? But there's the babies you can see in the screen. Let's see if I can get over them. Yeah, there they are. They're kind of hard to see because they've got them in like wood chips, but you can see kind of through that screen. It's hard with the way the light's coming in, so probably not going to see that the way I like. Oh, look at that. Watch out, James. He's coming after you. James is helping us out today. He's coming up, man. No, the babies don't have more poison. They have the same amount, but it's the same intensity of venom, but they don't, if a baby strikes you, they're going to give you all the venom they have, like all of it. Whereas the adults are more, I guess, cognizant of the situation. Are they trying to just warn you off? Are they trying to kill prey? So they have more control of the amount of venom they put out. So a lot of times they'll strike when they are in a defensive mode, just because that's their last resort, and they may not put out as much venom. But when the babies do strike, they just give you all the venom they have. And it's really, this is a little cup they were actually putting the venom into earlier. Like I said, we've got video of that, and I'll do a couple shorts on that before long, so we can show people what that looked like as we continue to live stream. And you can see that too. Yeah, Rich, it's pretty wild. It's crazy, man. Can you imagine being at the farm and running across that? Let me get back over here where you guys can hear them a little better because the band's warming up. Hey, can you guys, can y'all go ahead and put maybe a short together of the milking, and then that way we can put it on. People can watch what happened a little earlier while we're doing live. Can y'all grab some of the footage and put? Yeah, from there. And I don't know. You had some vertical also, right, Terry? Okay.
We will need your phone to be able to get my phone into your account.
Gotcha. Do we need to do that now? Okay.
Whenever you get a break.
Yeah, we're doing a technical thing now here, guys. So hang on just a second while we switch some stuff over. We're out in the country, and because of that, we are having to deal with internet service. So Terry's, do what you need to do, man.
Oh, you have to come off of live.
Oh, we got to come off of live. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's see. I've got 47% battery left. So I think I'll just hang on live for now then.
Be all right.
Yeah. So we're just gonna hang on live for now. We've still got enough battery to get through for a while. But they're gonna put a short together of the milking of the snakes earlier, which was really cool to see. Now you can hear them. Well, I think our guys, James, who you probably just saw, has the live part figured out, but we're on my phone and I've got like 50% battery left. So we're gonna stay live for now on my phone and then switch over to Terry's phone when this one starts to go dead. Yeah, they're gonna start working on a short showing the milking, which was really cool. And the way they come in and they just grab the snakes by the back of the head, and some of them it took 3 people. There's that one like there, you can see him, he's really big. It took 3 people to hold that thing under control while they were milking it. It was pretty freaky. Oh, here's another cool thing too. So I'm gonna try to zoom in. So if you can see that rattle right there, even though that's an old snake, there's this belief that the number of rattles indicate the snake's age, but I found out that's not true, because rattles can get broken off, they can get chewed away by other animals, even eaten by ants. So you really can't judge the age of a snake by how many rattles it has. Folks are starting to come around now just to look out here, kind of backlit there, silhouetted a little bit. I think a lot of people are going to be doing that over this weekend, right? Yeah, I almost stepped back on a little girl earlier and it nearly scared me to death. It scared me more than it did her. Her name's Candy. She has been working with this crew for 4 years, but she said she's been handling snakes for about 20. She said Steve Irwin, the Australian guy, the poke it with a stick guy, who got her interested in snakes and watching on TV, and she's kind of made her career out of this, which is crazy.
It's like if you get in the bottom, like how do you
That part I don't know. Yeah, some of them are huge, man.
Yeah, this guy is pretty big.
Yeah, he's really thick, isn't he? They were milking them earlier, and it took 3 people to hold him down. Yeah, he was strong. Very strong. Now you can really hear him rattling. No, not a job I would take either. This is as close as I want to get, and I'm still a little nervous. This guy start trying to crawl up. Hey, thanks a lot for the comments, and thanks a lot for watching a couple of trying hands. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. I've seen your name earlier following us and commenting on some of our other work on our channel, so I do appreciate that. So thank you.
The bigger ones can. That guy can.
Oh!
Well, this guy's not venomous. It's a water snake. water snake? Yeah, they're the same color. You said juveniles right here.
Kind of hard to see through the glass with the glare, but yeah, they are tiny, but just as deadly. Yeah, the one she was holding was actually a water snake, and that's one of the things they're doing out here is showing people the difference between what rattlesnakes are and other snakes, even though the coloration is close. I'm going to try to zoom in on that guy's head, and you can see it's not that thick diamond shape like the other rattler. So that's the water snake. And then see how the head is different? And that the difference in the head is because that's where the venom, they have glands like under their eyes, and that's where they hold their venom in like little pouches ready. So that's why their heads are like more like a triangle shape than just regular rounded shape. They are beautiful though, from a distance. Oh, thanks. I got my snake boots in the car, but I feel pretty safe. So this is like a plexiglass. Zoom out a little bit. So it's a plexiglass they have on this side all the way down, so you're safe. And then when you come up, hey man, they have on the inside there's like a wire mesh. So there's like probably a good, I don't know, 4 inches, something like that between the two, so that you don't have a chance of getting bit as long as you stay on this side of it. But because of the plexiglass, see, you just can't see. So I've got to be over the top of them to be able to see. Yeah, I'm hoping that I meet somebody out here where they'll take me out to a ranch or something where they know there's some snakes if they get a call. Because what happens is people in the city or around, ranchers will call when they find a snake, and then some of these guys will go out and get it. I'm hoping while I'm down here that might happen. So I've got snake boots and I got my snake guards for my legs. Terry has hers too, because she won't get as close as I am. I'm not going to let her, but she'll be right there with me pretty close. Look at them go.
Can we bet one?
So for you guys just joining us, we are in Freer, Texas at the 60th annual Rattlesnake Roundup. Oh, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that so much. And hopefully you get a chance to go back and see some of our older stuff. And we're going to be doing some shorts here at the festival just to kind of give people an idea of what's going on. They're going to be doing a show at the top of every hour. So while we're here, we'll go live for the shows for sure. And then have all this to be recorded, and we'll be able to put something together later for our regular channel. So thanks everybody who's out there been watching us. All right, guys, we're going to go off of live now because we're going to put together a short of the milking earlier, and we'll be back live at about 5 Central to show you one of the snake shows and kind of go over what they're doing then. But we're going to work on getting this short out right now so you guys can see what happened a little bit earlier, and we'll be back live then. So check back with us right about 5 o'clock Central Time. And thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. We'll be checking in with y'all here in about half an hour. Looks like we got a couple people just joined us, so I don't want to cut off quite yet. So for you folks that just joined us, we are in Freer, Texas at the 60th annual Rattlesnake Roundup. And we've been here a couple hours. They milked the snakes earlier, but they still are carrying a lot of venom. So they're still not safe, but they don't carry the full dose of venom that they had in them earlier in case one of the handlers does get bit. But that's the last thing they want. Oh, look at this snake going here after her. Oh, she sees it. Got the boot, kicking it out of the way. Braver than me, that's for sure. Yeah, not this way. All right, guys, we'll be back here in about 5 o'clock and be showing you some more stuff about snakes. Look for our short coming out real soon on what they were doing earlier with the milking of the venom. It's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and end this live stream. Just here. End it here.